When two continents collide. Hi, I'm Nathan Foy.
And I'm Strat Becker.
Will it be fun and games or all-out war? Foy and Strat on Ahoy It's Foy.
Too right. Foy and Strat are here in the studio on both sides of the Atlantic. My name's Nathan Foy. I'm joining you from Greater Manchester here in the UK. On the right-hand side of my screen is Strat, joining us from the East Coast United States.
That is exactly where I am. How did you know?
Good evening, world, and we are here on what is Mental Health Awareness Week 2019 here in the UK. And Strat, what is it over there?
It is Mental Health Awareness Month, actually.
A whole month. They've gone bigger and better,
Yes,
as is quite
we have
common.
a whole month here in the States for mental health, even though...
Crikey.
Yeah, I know, it's pretty exhilarating.
All right, well, it's a bit of a... I mean, you know, it's special in the sense that we're here for that tonight. But it's
Tuesday.
And it's Tuesday,
Yeah.
which I wasn't very pleased about. And
I'm sorry, my internship, I can't control it.
Well, and you've lost my train of thought now. What was I going to say next? Strat? You've thrown me right off.
I am so sorry, I cannot believe this.
Great
this
start.
Fantastic
start.
We're gonna mention what the UK does.
I mean, no, this stream, you know, we haven't really got anything special lined up, but please persevere with us. We're your friends. Send in your messages. Send in how you're feeling today and how you've been over the last few weeks, and we'll do the same on the air right now, live. Can you think of any questions that we could ask the viewers in this hour, Strat?
That's a good one. Maybe just ask, like, how you've been feeling as, like, the weather has changed from, winter to the start of spring.
Yeah, some people like the colder weather.
A big change, you know?
Indeed, they do. So we've got, I imagine, all kinds of different viewers joining us from all corners of the world, because we've obviously got the Force 13 fan club who tune in.
Yes.
And we get lots of. It's not. I mean, it's rude to say that they hijack our shows with weather questions, but that is what our profession is, me and you, Strat. But we're here to talk about more personal things whenever we can, and be more candid wherever possible. But Strat, what we do have is one other guest, late arrival, last minute decision.
We have another guest. Oh my goodness, this is incredible.
By Daniel Hudson.
Oh my god, I am honored.
It's Hudson. That's his nickname.
The nickname.
A shock. I couldn't be more excited.
We might get into the history of Hudson and how that name came about during the show. But there we are. Strat and Daniel are with us tonight. We'll stay on Strat's face a little bit more than Daniel's, just because Strat is our co-presenter and Daniel will just be floating in the background. But we can cross to and from him whenever he's talking. So everyone's really pleased that Hudson is in the room. Would you like to tell us how it came about then, Daniel? Where did Hudson come from?
And we had a member called Jean-Michel Chung from Mauritius.
That guy.
Without bursting out in laughter.
I don't know how the name landed on me, but he was just talking about Roy Hodgson.
I know how it... Yes, Roy Hodgson, the England manager at the time, back in 2015. And your name, Daniel Hudson. There's obviously a quite good overlap there. It becomes Hudson. That's how it happened, folks.
Yeah, I don't know how he associated me with the England manager, but...
I mean, you certainly have the build, in my opinion.
Oh, right.
Really?
I don't particularly engage in football, so...
Indeed.
I'm talking about British football, not American football.
Yeah, no, of course. All right, and of course you're joining us on Mental Health Awareness Week. What do you have any experience with that, Daniel?
A fair bit, yeah. I'd like to go into it later on if that's possible, maybe.
Would you like to do a shout out to your pets? Because they are a focal point of your existence in there, right?
Well, strangely enough, we've not got any in here at the moment. If any join us,
None
I'll
on
be
display.
sure to-
No.
No.
Okay, this is treason. Get him out of the call right now.
Oh, that's not very nice, Strat. We're supposed to be
Absolutely.
nice to our guests.
Okay, no, I'm sorry. That was an egregious overstepping of my
5
bounds.
minutes in, and Strat has already offended our guest.
I humbly apologize.
You know,
for such
what's it
error.
going to be like, Strat, when we actually get some people that you've not met on board? Well, we
I
did
was
last
pretty good with
week.
I was pretty good with Donald.
You enjoyed it with Don?
Yeah, Don was pretty chill.
Yeah, and if you're watching and want to be part of our stream, join in the fun and festivities, you can, of course, just send a message to either this YouTube channel or me on Twitter, @Foy.
Yes.
Strat's
Someone-
Twitter account.
Yeah. Someone conveniently asking if John Michelle Chung was a big
Yes.
member.
And was he, Strat?
I wasn't
Let's
there
hand
when
that
you
question
were around.
over to Daniel. Daniel, was Jean-Michel Chung a big
specifically-
member?
Specifically,
Sorry?
specifically, you did get him to type in the chat in the public Discord server
Hmm.
last month, and he just randomly typed out of nowhere, "Fucking shit!" Oh wait, sorry. Look at that. And then I had to
thought
kick
that
him
was
from the server. I had to game end him, you know.
It's the first facepalm of the night. Daniel, what was I just saying? Oh, yes. Was Jean-Michel Chung a big member or not?
It depends what you mean by big member. Like he was on.
No,
For,
it's a viewer question.
he was on for the first several months on Skype.
So that's the
but it
definition
just-
you're using.
Yeah, he was
Part of the
quite a
Skype song.
celebrity. We'd have that banana time every
Yeah, he
PM.
had
Do you remember that?
he had a
Did I just hear
thing.
did I just hear banana time?
He had a thing that at 1 p.m. every day we had sexy bananas time.
What?
It's
Yep.
insane.
I'm
Fact,
sorry.
actually, just a minute. I have a banana in the studio. It is sexy bananas time once again.
Oh no. Oh, do I need to get a banana too? I can get
Yes, you're a
I think
squirrel
one.
though.
Okay, I'll be right back.
That might not work. You are a squirrel.
Oh, no.
Daniel, and what was your? I don't know how we've managed to get onto Jean-Michel Chung, a person that no one really knows, but could you describe him for us? What he looked
Very
like,
se-
what he sounded like. Yeah,
Well, he's very secretive. Like
secretive.
I wasn't sure if he, sometimes I'm not sure if he's. Sometimes I wonder if he's even a genuine person,
Right.
or if he might just be having us on because he has a habit of posting things that are a bit spammy. So I hope he isn't watching this right now.
Yeah, that would be a shock if he randomly came onto the call. Hey.
Yeah, it
Oh,
was.
here we go. Here we go.
I have it.
Here we go.
I have it.
Now, Strat, do squirrels like bananas?
How the hell am I supposed to know? I'm
Yes.
You are one.
No, it's fake news.
It's not.
Yes, it is. You're a heathen, a heretic.
Oh boy. No, nonsense. Come on.
Real sense.
The squirrels like coconuts.
You not like a squirrel.
Honestly, I don't know. I haven't ever had a coconut personally.
So as you can see, this conversation is bouncing all off the walls right now. This is great. Daniel, do you want to tell everyone about how you felt that time, very long time ago now, nearly 4 years since we went on that camping trip. We spent the whole night at a beautiful place, to be fair, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Doing lots of video. It actually never went out. Maybe the full upload of that 4 hours
Wait.
and odd will go on the Nathan Foy channel in due course.
Yeah.
Is that the thing you've shown clips of?
Probably. I've never shown it in full. It's 4 hours long.
Oh god, that's really long.
Daniel, any thoughts about that? Good memories? Yeah.
Yeah. I
Great.
think it's one of the few times I've actually been camping, so that was good.
I've
Yeah.
never been camping before, actually.
Yeah. Why not?
I've just never had the chance to, I guess.
I suppose you enjoy it more underground, don't you? Or in the
Oh,
undergrowth.
No,
What
yeah, I was gonna
trees?
say undergrowth.
Treehouse.
Up in the air.
Treehouse. That's a good one. Oh, where should we go next? I don't know. What do we do now, Strat? You tell me. Weren't you gonna give us a story? You had something you were going to tell us about
story
today?
About my internship. I started my internship yesterday.
This is why we're broadcasting on Tuesday instead of a Monday, and Strat's
Yes,
going to be sacked until he can do Mondays again.
To graduate my high school, I need to do a senior internship, and that just happens to be in New York City. And I leave the house at 8 o'clock every day, and I don't get back until like 9:30 or 10 o'clock each night whenever I go. And I go on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Although conveniently tomorrow, even though it's Wednesday, I don't need to go. Which, you know, I personally thank my boss/brother for being so courteous. It's more like he had a prior thing planned before I even hit him up for this. But it's interesting. So yesterday, you know, I got into the city at like 10:15. We didn't have to deal with the tragedy of the L train. I think I described that during the last
we did
podcast.
talk about this last time.
The L train and the M train. I didn't have to deal with that.
Dom, yeah.
The L train was working, so we got there at a timely manner, and we went to a nice coffee shop and got some work done for a few hours. Then we had some nice Spanish food, and went back to his apartment, and we did some more work too. Specifically, we're going over plans for a divorce concierge website, which we're going to be helping design tomorrow, and a dog daycare startup business because it's a very underserved area in his home. I see you on the live stream like 15 seconds prior with this little smirk on your face, like you're trying to make fun of this.
Nothing at all. You're waiting for me to try and make fun of it. No,
I'm not. I'm just seeing like the tilt. Okay, but basically we have a business plan or a prelim business plan, like, you know, goals for the dog daycare.
Strat, I'm gonna be nice today. It's Mental Health Awareness Day.
Yes.
Your mental health is so important to me.
Thank you very much. But for the divorce concierge thing, we have a full business plan set up. I'm actually using Squarespace tomorrow to start building a website for it. I'm also going to generate some passive income by monetizing the page as well. You know, throw some ads.
Oh, what a surprise.
Well, no, because it's goal to make money to give my brother a livelihood. You know, I have to support that.
Mm-hmm.
Speaking of which, I know other things I can monetize tonight.
Yeah? Strap mugs or something?
No. I can monetize another website tonight.
We are going to put forward ban Strat mugs under the Ahoy It's Foy name. We'll make all Strat's money for him. Excellent.
Not again. Yes. I thought ban Strat was over back in like November.
You know what they're gonna do. You know what the Force 13 crowd are gonna do with this Strat.
They're gonna go like ban Strat, ban Strat, ban Strat.
Wasn't it our most popular poll on Force 13 with over 600 or 700 votes?
No, one of our things got over 2,000 once.
Did it really?
Other than that, the ban Strat thing is the most popular.
Right. What got 2,000? Okay, never mind. Daniel, Strat went on about loads of things there, and I forgot what question I was going to pose to you halfway through that. Any thoughts?
Well, we've already got the smug mug, haven't we? So maybe the band Strat mug can join the same line of cups as that.
Oh, Strat, you got a fan. Good luck, Strat. You're the best. Says one commenter.
Thank you so much. What does that say? Phileas, you're almost like Phineas from Phineas and Ferb. I really appreciate the support. I will make the best of it. I promise I won't let you down.
Oh, I'm sure.
You know, I'm an honorable man, and I hold my word. And my word is that I'm not going to let this man down.
All right, great. How do you know it's a man?
I'm not going to let this human down.
Alright, Daniel, first check of the night. Any animals in your room?
No, we're completely empty.
God, where've they all gone?
They're all downstairs.
This is terrible. Desertion.
Yeah.
Desertion.
Release.
So, Daniel, what
grab one and pull it in.
What things do you enjoy doing?
In my spare time?
Sure.
Well, since finishing university, I've been sort of trying to do freelance work, you know. People look me up and get me to do, like, commission work for them and stuff like that. And I've been trying to make that into sort of a business.
Alright.
So, yeah.
What kind of work?
It's 3D work, mostly.
3D design?
Yeah, 3D models, they're really versatile. You can use them in all different kinds of ways. You can use them for promotion, you can use them for film, posters, for it's just all kinds of things you can use it for, which is sort of a downfall as well, because it means you have to find one specific area to work towards. So it's
I see. Has any of your 3D work gone into a 3D printer?
No, it's not. No.
Ever thought of that?
Yeah, it's crossed my mind, but I think there's one near me actually, but I've not really.
All right, we want to get to know our audience. If you've got anything to say to us live on the air tonight, if you've got any random questions for me, Strat, or Daniel Hudson, nickname Hudson, send in your messages. Also, if you want to tell us a bit about yourself, we can all have a nice little happy get to know yourself session here tonight. Actually, on Mental Health Awareness.
I want to ask some of the people in the chat what they did for their American Mother's Day. I took my mom out to a nice restaurant that we all like.
We can also talk about British Mother's Day, because that was just over 6 weeks ago.
I have to finish the story because we had to get home just in time for Game of Thrones. And I'm not going to spoil anything because just because I don't know if you care, but random chances that one person in the chat will probably care, and I spoiled the whole series for them.
Most
I'm just going to say, there was fire, there was battles, there was drama and intricacy. It was a high-tier episode that really pumped the emotions,
Daniel? Is it your cup of tea?
I've never really watched it. I think I watched one episode. It's not really my thing. Maybe if I went back and watched it, I'd be able to get into it. But
wait. Someone is claiming that their uncle was in the most recent episode of Game of Thrones. What character were they?
Strat will be onto you like a rash for that one.
They also said that they got their mother a birthday... Wait, you got your mother a birthday card for Mother's Day? And Ryan Leahy says he got to hang out with Mom, Grandma, and other family. Now, that's adorable.
Wonderful. Well done, Ryan.
You got to do something special with your mom for her Mother's Day in Britain, didn't you?
That was the Stadium Day, wasn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Great. Fantastic time. Invited over for Mother's Day.
And you got to go watch the kick.
Well, yes. I mean, I had a few to drink by then, so I'm not sure exactly what happened. No, it was interesting, for sure. Daniel's not really a sporting kind of person, are you?
Well, I don't like watching sports. I did used to go swimming, though. I quite enjoyed that.
Oh, yes, you did that all the time, didn't you?
Yeah, Daniel, I tried to go...
Here's an interesting mental health angle, then. Exercise, and especially what you did with swimming. You felt good doing that. I remember talking to you at the time. Did it help you in, feeling good?
Well, it did in a way, and it was funny because, obviously, I've got a few... I'm a bit self-conscious, but for some reason, when I went swimming, that completely went away for some strange reason. But it did help. Yeah,
that's
I used
great.
to go late. I used to go late at night around
now.
I think it's around about 9 o'clock-ish. Yeah.
Yeah, and Strat, you did slap boxing, didn't you?
Yes, I did, and that was really fun.
How's exercise helped you with your mental health issues? Well, if you say they're issues.
I would say it's just a nice little outlet. I like, every Thursday night I'll go whack a tennis ball around for a couple hours, and, I'm going to be doing some of that in the summer too. And, just sporadic push-ups and other things that, you just happen to get into randomly, just like...
Uh-huh. Any other suggestions to the watching people out there? What makes you guys happy? What relieves stress? Things like that.
Well, what makes me happy is that someone's uncle was paid 400 pounds to be burnt alive on Game of Thrones.
Oh dear. What was I going to say?
Literally, I asked what did he do? And the first response is he was a burn victim.
And Strat, has he just indicated that that's Red B. Sierra, the person you hate oh so much?
Who? What?
Red B. Sierra. You know that person, right?
But it says Death Crash Test 64.
Speechless. Strat's speechless. Look, he said
Also,
to note it's at Red B. Sierra.
Happy early birthday to Star Force 97.
So, Strat, he's on there talking to you, and you were very polite to him. Well done. That's a first. Daniel, how about you?
I am always polite to everyone. How dare you insinuate such- You are absolutely abhorrent, disgust. I can't believe you.
I knew we'd get an argument tonight.
Make an argument. I'm ready to go.
Oh god. Force 45 says going out and chopping wood relieves stress for them. How interesting.
Really? That's interesting. That's a cool one, actually.
We don't have the amenities to do that here. Oh no.
I don't have my Minecraft sword.
Are you in an
anymore.
earthquake, Strat? Yeah, it's the same action, the woodcutter's axe almost, as whacking Marcel's pinata.
I have banana to whack things with right now.
Alright, thank you.
Careful.
As Devin
Careful,
would,
it's the weapon of mass destruction.
as Devin would say, we interrupt this broadcast to give you a seductive banana.
What?
Wait, that's an old meme, isn't it, Daniel?
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, you gotta know your memes, Strat. I don't know how we do. Ancient history by now, reliving the old times.
Yeah.
Daniel, anything you'd like to say?
No, not really. So
All
be careful
right.
with that banana.
Yeah, do be careful. All right, let's move on to an agreeable topic. The weather has been beautiful here in the UK today. Temperatures rose well above 20 degrees yesterday. 24 was the high here at Force 13 HQ, where I work. Today, I don't know what the high temperature was because I was out. It was 22 when I left, so it probably got to a similar temperature. Daniel, you enjoying this heat? Well above average for May, although we did start the month pretty poorly.
Well, I enjoyed it today, but warm weather tends to. Sometimes I enjoy it, but sometimes I don't like it so much. It just depends on my mood. But I enjoyed it today. It was nice and warm for once.
Lovely. Strat, how's your weather picture looking?
It's cloudy.
Oh, that's
It's
a
been
bit
cloudy
sad.
for since yesterday. It rained yesterday. It was very beautiful the day before, but then it got cloudy. It's gonna be cloudy tomorrow. It's gonna be cloudy on Thursday. It's gonna rain on Friday. There's gonna be clouds on Saturday. There's gonna be clouds on Sunday. It's gonna rain on Monday. We're pretty
God,
chill.
this is poor. Now, the news there is some big news in America today that the whole next 8 days has a risk of severe weather across the middle part of the US, right?
Yes, actually, I saw some chats about that.
So we really are right in the middle of severe weather season, aren't we, over there?
Pretty much, I guess. I'm not a big tornado dude, but
I'm testing
I only
it now.
care I only care in like the late summer when we get the big thunderstorms here.
That's natural, of course, up there in the northeast. What would you say? I mean, hurricanes up there are pretty rare, really, aren't they? Significant hurricane impacts.
I mean, they should become more common over time, but
what would you say right now is the most prevalent threat to your region?
heat, probably drought, I would say. Actually, we do have some farmers up here, actually, in the area, mostly New York.
Oh, I would never have thought that the farmers existed there.
Yeah, there's corn farmers. There's a very large amount of them, actually, in New York State.
I was a bit
Connecticut,
sarcastic,
though?
Strat. New York State is huge.
Oh. Connecticut, though, we probably got to deal mostly with like types of floods, I guess.
So we've gone from droughts to floods over one state line.
Well, both just extreme weather variations,
All right.
you know?
Sure. Daniel, we were worried about drought last year, weren't we? Do you think that's going to be a problem again this year? You actually wrote an article about the wildfires that happened.
Oh yeah, up on Saddleworth Moor in Winter Hill.
Yes.
I guess you can't. I
Took
guess
some
at
great
this time.
pictures.
Yeah, I guess at this time of year you can't really predict what it's going to be like. But last year it was quite bad, and wildfires and everything. And the field near my house, because there'd been no rain, it was actually the grass was starting to turn brown.
Oh, yes.
It was drying up, and it's like I'd say quite worrying to see. But we got some rain afterwards, so
Some rain.
All right,
Yeah.
great. 25 past the hour. We are here for the rest of the hour, of course, talking nonsense with Strat and Daniel Hudson. If you've got any questions for us, please send them in the chat section on YouTube right now. I would love to see them. If you've got any any questions at all for us. They could be the most random things in the world. Anything regarding mental health experiences, or maybe words of advice, or what you do to feel better when things are not going so well. It is Mental Health Awareness Week this week in the UK, and Mental Health Awareness Month according to Strat over there in the US.
Yes.
Um,
Was it?
Mm-hmm.
It is definitely mental health. It's also last week was Teacher Appreciation Week. You know,
Teacher Appreciation Week.
Yeah, you got to show love for all the teachers in the area. You know.
Mm-hmm. They work very hard, Strat.
They do actually.
Especially when they've got squirrels in the class.
I would not say specifically that.
You drive her nuts.
Oh no. Uh-oh.
Sorry.
Now look what you've done.
Oh, dear.
You just made me scroll down.
Force
my
45 exclaims, "My mom's a teacher." Well done, Force 45.
You should be really proud of her. Being a teacher is an incredibly difficult. Oh no, I just screwed up my hair.
Well, I'll tell you what, Strat. Whilst we're on, I was just putting a silly voice on that comment. Then there are so many stupid comments that go on Force 13. We should read some out.
Oh yes, I would love to go through some of those right now.
All right, you go find some of those.
All right,
Daniel,
let me go find some while you guys talk away. Talk.
Daniel, any cats? Or dogs?
No.
Oh dear. Okay, this
No
is
arrivals
the
yet.
first-
Just keep waiting there, Strat. Select some for us or something. So
I know.
we've
I got
a
one
few.
right here. It's the first one that
fine.
popped up.
The first one that pops up.
It's
Go.
on the 2017 Atlantic hurricane season, one of our most viewed videos. Someone says, "Dislike idiot noob poop me only like this."
What? YouTube
From
comment
bad
sections.
quality, he said, "Dislike idiot noob poop me only like this" in all caps.
I couldn't even
I don't know.
compute. I couldn't compute. Daniel, could you describe your pets to us? Don't look round.
Yeah, I've seen if any had come in, but they haven't.
How many legs do they have?
Oh, altogether.
Altogether, that's a maths problem, isn't it?
The fish don't have legs, obviously.
Oh, of course. You've got fish as well. I didn't know about that.
Yeah, 2 goldfish. Yeah.
2 goldfish.
Yeah, I've got seven cats.
7
and a dog.
cats and a
Yeah.
dog.
Yeah.
All right.
Has it rained cats and dogs there recently?
Wow.
Mo-
rained
mostly
and
cats.
Mostly cats.
Yeah.
dogs. Mostly cats.
Oh wow.
Oh wow. Force 45 comments is saying she teaches middle school kids. So yeah, she
Yeah.
only teaches squirrels.
I'm looking at that too. Yes.
Yeah, also, an interesting comment. Someone commented on the 2016 Pacific Typhoon animation that, like, 25% of the comments are "Knock 10 and Merry Christmas."
Yeah, not very good. Not very. Alright then. So, Daniel,
Yeah.
who is your favourite Force 13 member? Go.
Whoa.
I'd rather not play favourites, to be honest.
It's Strat, he says. Wow,
Strat's
really?
okay.
6 out of 10 for Strat.
Oh, I'm okay.
Well, Strat's a good person.
I'm not that
Um,
special, you know?
Nelson is alright as well when he can keep his lid on.
Yes. Do you think we
Nelson
should?
is a demon that makes fun of me.
Do you think we
He
should?
deserves to suffer!
Wow. Do you think we should get him
I'm
on?
kidding.
Actually, I
Yes,
think
we should
really
absolutely get him on.
absolutely get him on a few. That would be a show.
Oh my god.
Get him on a
Okay,
future show.
first...
Oh, this is an interesting challenge.
Yeah.
So,
I
Red B
went to-
Sierra, which is what I'm going to call him now, says, "I know who Strat's favourite person is." Strat.
Who?
Well, he's
Who
not
is
said yet. So that's an interesting one. So
Alright, I got something right
this is
here.
really good.
I found some of the comments, interestingly.
Taking you to task on that.
Wait, so you could type who you think my favorite person is, but I got some comments here. I went to the Held for Review section. Someone said for Fawny, when it was Cat
Now
4.
that was
one
a
of the
storm
videos.
that struck India.
Yeah, it
earlier
somehow
this
managed
month.
to intensify to Category 5 while like 50 miles offshore.
Yeah, it's crazy.
Someone commented, "This storm has the potential to slow down T-Series."
Yes, that did happen.
And then someone below them said, "Screw off, Nazi supporter."
Yes, there was that. Let's not go into that.
Yeah, then there's
What
some-
else have we got here?
Then there's some drama in like the 2011 Atlantic Hurricane
Was-
season version 3.
Was there
between
really?
Universal Gaming Vids.
Oh no,
and that's-
this can't be good. This can't be good.
Let's see.
There you go. Red B Sierra thinks that that he is your favorite person.
No. Okay, this is
Ouch.
funny. Alexander the Greater commented like on the 2017 what might have been. He was like, "Oh my god, at this rate they're gonna run out of names in this fake timeline."
Yeah, we will. Force 45 likes to go out and fish when highly stressed.
That's a good one. I love fishing. I just haven't done it in such a long time.
I've never done fishing, but the first place I'd do it is at Daniel's house.
Okay.
Some people like fishing for attention, though.
Oh, I see.
Let's
Yes.
Let's not go there, though.
No, I know who you've got in mind. It's terrible.
I love attention, you know, but
Yes,
I don't fish
Strat,
for
Red
it.
B Sierra is giving you plenty right now. He's challenging you again. You're lying to yourself.
I am even if I make mistakes, I am an honest man for the most part.
Honest.
So, fake news. Fake
All right.
news there.
Well, there we go. Daniel, do you know any fake news about Strat?
No.
Any pictures of him
Do
climbing
not.
trees?
No, he's not been caught on camera doing that yet.
No, not quite. Although, I
If you
must
cl-
say...
I was climbing trees a few years ago. I've kind of retired from that.
Oh,
so being
you've
more
retired
ground-
already. Good lord.
No. I've become more
I
of a
must say-
ground-based. No, I become more of a ground-based squirrel main. You know, out of character selection evolution points for my squirrel main, I kind of shifted some of my evolution points to more ground-based abilities and being able to stand and being able to get a bit bipedal sometimes. You know.
Don't ground squirrels live in burrows?
I've
some
managed
of the
to
technicality.
procure a base called a house. I'm not quite sure what it is yet, but I've managed to canoodle my way into procuring a location from a human player to rest in my times of need.
Right. Oh, I forgot now. I forgot what I was going to say next, Strat. You put me right off again.
I was
does
just
that.
talking about what you wanted me to
Oh,
talk
yeah,
about.
no, yeah. I was actually going to talk about Samuel. I hope he doesn't mind me mentioning him by name. Who I think wants to be on one of our future streams, Strat, and we're going to let him, aren't we?
Yes, we are. I am very kind to new guests, and I'm excited to have him join us.
Yeah, right. And he regularly sends me posts on Instagram of squirrels. And Strat-based things, because you do all kinds of strange things, and I've
I
seen
do
it.
all kinds of things. I won't lie. I do all kinds of things.
Like slapboxing.
I know, it takes a lot of effort.
Yes, Force 45, Nelson the mountain lion attacks Strat as he leaves his ground burrow.
Whoa, no.
Alright,
no,
Strat,
no.
hey.
I-
Listen.
I've unlocked the tool use ability, so I can ward off tigers and lions.
Strat, this challenge is heating up. Red B Sierra wants to be on our stream. Right now. Do you accept
Right
the
now?
challenge?
I'm gonna take a hard pass.
What?
This is about my mental health too. You know, I can't deal with I can't deal with the emotional stress.
We're gonna bring him on the stream, Strat.
No, someone said I'd like to be
Strat,
trans-human."
it's a very safe place here. We'll make sure he behaves. And you've got to behave too.
I am very well.
What happened then?
Nothing.
Okay. Well,
No,
so you don't want him on. We're gonna have to say sorry to him.
I need this to maintain my.
Look,
safe
he
space
wants to give
abilities.
you a hug. How about that?
He does not want to give. You know what? If you want to give me a hug, fly across the Atlantic Ocean and do it in person.
Okay. Well, there we are. Sorry, Red B Sierra. Strat doesn't want you here. What about his mental health?
His mental health can survive just being a spectator of this glorious show.
We'll get him on next week. All right.
Oh God.
We're talking more about slapboxing in the comments. That is wonderful. So yeah, there we are. That's 34 minutes of our stream.
Yeah. Also, I want to wonder, what are people watching in general right now? Like, I watched I'm getting really into Game of Thrones and stuff, but I've also gotten into kind of like a fad of like watching history videos on YouTube.
What kind?
I've been watching this channel that basically makes all these like videos like chronologically about like the Roman Empire or like its history about it. They're all over Julius Caesar right now, and like the Civil War and everything. So I mean, it's interesting. It's like my fad right now. But I've also started to branch into potentially starting to play video games again. Maybe.
Wow.
I wonder what are you guys watching right now, Hudson? Do you have any show that you're watching that you're very captivated by?
No, not really. No.
But you're a gamer.
I guess when I want to be.
Have you heard of Imperator Rome?
Sorry.
Have you heard of Imperator Rome?
No, I haven't. No.
Really? Interesting.
You'd have to spell it out to me. Okay.
What have
It's a
you
new
been?
game from Paradox Interactive.
Oh. What have you been playing recently, Daniel?
I played a bit of The Sims 3 today.
Oh yeah.
In all its laggy glory.
Laggy glory.
Because it's poorly made.
Okay.
Yeah. Yeah, I've just been playing that. I think I played it for about 3 hours, which is quite a record for me because usually I can't. Most games don't usually hold my attention for that long.
And you also did one or two things for Force 13 Gaming as well, the new gaming channel that Force 13 launched for all of our members to put their gaming stuff.
It's been much more sporadic than I would have liked, but life circumstances, you can't have everything go your way.
It's something that can just go
It's like a guinea pig project, we come to it whenever we want.
Pretty much. Strat, how about you?
Wait, what?
What games? Let me guess.
Well, the new game was Imperator Rome. I got it over the weekend using the rest of my Steam credit from the holiday season.
So you're not playing your usual?
No, but it's by the same company.
Wow.
It's just the Roman era instead of the 1400s era.
All right. Well, there you go. Strat loves his grand strategy.
I do. I really do. It's a unique set of
apt.
circumstances that have attracted me.
A little bit later on, we're going to have our music section, where we're going to play some music for everyone. So if anyone's thinking about what songs we could possibly play, or I'll do my best anyway, on the Ahoy It's Foy piano behind me. We'll do that towards the end.
Towards the end.
Daniel?
Yeah?
Any new arrivals?
No.
Oh.
It's quite...
Should I attract my dog into the room?
If you want.
So right, let's see. Someone is right though. I do watch oversimplified videos. They are quite entertaining.
So back onto the subject of mental health. We know how the days are getting longer as of course we get towards the summer solstice, which is next month. Do you guys find that it has an impact on your well-being, the transition from summer to winter, in terms of day length and how much light there is around?
I would say yes, actually. I do actually lessen one of my medications over the summertime because my body is more capable to handling itself during that time of year. So it definitely has an impact for me to at least a moderate extent at minimum.
Daniel?
Sometimes I find during the autumn and winter, I usually sometimes do have occasions where I feel a bit worse off. But I find, oddly enough, that it's usually the summer that makes me feel worse sometimes because I don't like the heat. If it's a particularly mild summer,
especially towards the end of summer, of course, the later days when everything just feels overgrown and ready to die.
Yeah, I do feel. You know what I think about this time of year is that, like, in particular, it's not only allergies. I've been taking my Flonase. It's been doing a wonder of keeping my allergies at bay. I totally recommend.
I love this part of the year.
because of where I have to park my car, pollen and maple tree
No way.
like seeds always land on my hood constantly, and it's really, really annoying because I actually have to take my car for a wash sometimes instead of waiting for the rain because I'll get an allergic reaction from my own car.
Dreadful. That is
I
really
know.
terrible.
I know it's a sob story. It's pretty sad.
Yeah, autumn's quite nice, I think, personally. The earlier
Yeah,
part, I would
autumn's
say.
always a good season, but I also get allergies during that time for some reason.
Oh, really? From what?
I do know why.
From
I
nuts?
don't know. I have no idea, to be honest. Like, I
There's a
would
lot of
not
advice coming in for you, Strat, right now.
Oh god, is there? Oh dear. Park. I don't have a location to park the car other than where I can park it.
Yep, alright. Well, there we go.
I don't. As long as the car functions, that's all I care about. And I take care of it though. Valentine is very important to me.
We've got maybe 10 minutes to figure out what Strat and Daniel disagree on. Can we
Daniel,
find an
say
argument point?
Say something, and I'll say if I disagree with it.
A statement.
Yeah, just make a statement.
Go.
I need to think of something.
And then if I agree, then I have to say something, and then you have to say if you agree.
You'd have to.
No pressure.
I'm just drawing a blank. I just can't. I'd say ice cream. I think ice cream's overrated.
Whoa! Whoa!
Wow.
Whoa!
Really?
Absolutely not.
I mean, I don't mind it. It's just that sometimes it hurts you. It hurts my teeth. I'm not sure if it hurts anyone else's teeth because it's too cold.
It's cold, yeah.
No,
Yeah.
it's not. Ice cream is one of the most spectacular things you could possibly have.
I like
painful.
it. It is cold,
No.
but it's nice.
Okay, I'm gonna show a picture now, and you're gonna have to say if you agree with me that this is an absolute monstrosity that needs to be purged from society. Okay?
Mhm.
It's not a picture of Marcel Hollows, is it?
There you go.
Huh? Oh my.
Oh my.
It's the Sonic the Hedgehog from the movie.
Well,
I've heard
I'm
about
not
this.
particularly fond of the design, but there's actually an issue I'd like to talk about in relation to.
Ooh, okay.
Because I was watching a video about it, and someone was talking about how because the director of the film announced that they were changing the design because of the negative reception, the video was talking about crunch in the film industry and animation industry, and how the people who made that are now going to have to work twice as hard to get it finished for the.
No, they pushed back the release date.
Oh, have they?
Yeah.
All right, because I was thinking if they kept the same release date, then it'd be a hell of a lot of work for them
These
to do.
dudes would be in constant hell. Like, what made them decide that? Look, this is realistic though. Look at
It
this.
does look
Yeah,
pretty
I know.
Look at this image. Like, look, what makes them think that this is reasonable?
The thing I had in mind was I think it could be a whole publicity stunt. Like they wanted to make the model look as horrible as possible and get people talking about it, and then they gain some publicity off and then.
Like, what annoys me though is that like they made his hands like fur when they're actually gloves, and his shoes are too small, and his eyes are out of whack. Look, this is regular Sonic, right?
Yeah. Could you
Look,
go back
nice
to
gloves,
that?
We got the nice gloves.
Could you go back to the design again? The other
Oh,
one.
this one.
It makes me
Wow.
want to scream. It's just so horrible.
I don't really know what to compare it to be honest.
It reminds me of one of
Look,
those. I don't know if
this is my thing. Though.
In
It's like,
fact, no, it does remind me of something. Go back to that other image. That there is Tropical
Is Gale
Storm
Platt?
4213.
no, it's not.
Hi, this is Stratifier here. I am 12 years old. Ain't that right, Strat? For those who still don't know, I don't know how, Strat had a YouTube account when he was 12 years old that still has video updates from the time. It's called Tropical Storm 4213, where he calls himself Stratifier, and it's really funny. It's really
Also, my
funny.
question is, why isn't Sonic a darker blue? Like, this is what Sonic is. Look at how dark and like this pure blue, and look at this. This is disgusting. It's like an
does look
aqua
very-
blank.
It looks
Faded.
Like yeah, it looks
Needs
like
a fresh lick of paint.
Yeah.
Re-dye his fur. Like he's been in the washing machine a few times.
For sure. All right. Well, that's wonderful. That's good. Good talking point.
Also, speaking of that, let's see if Hudson agrees with this. Detective Pikachu looks like it's gonna be a good movie.
Well, I've heard mixed opinions on the film. Some people say it's quite a good film. It's not overly pandering towards children. When I first saw it announced, I didn't like the designs at all. It felt like they were just going for realistic, just for the sake of making everything realistic. But I suppose
that can happen.
Doesn't look like that. He looks cute and cuddly.
Yeah, it does now. But at the time, it was sort of like
You got pictures, Strat?
a bit of a shock at
Yes,
first.
let me
because
find one of these.
All right, we'll look back on that in a moment.
Alright, I can grab this up right now. I feel like there was this rumor, though, that Ryan Reynolds only did the Pikachu thing so that he can make a joke about it in his next Deadpool movie.
Yeah, I didn't like the voice, to be honest. I thought it just felt a bit,
Felt like here we go, look, this is Pikachu.
It reminds me of a dog, with the eyes.
See, the thing is that Pokemon, the plot is that Pokemon and humans live, together in the world.
Ooh.
And the main character's father was a great detective, and he's gone missing.
Don't
And he
spoil it
wants
for
to find...
us.
I'm saying the plot.
Strat.
This is, in the trailer. And the whole thing is, this Pikachu randomly goes into his house and has, no memory of his past or anything. He's like, well, I can talk with Pokemon, and you can talk with people.
Strat.
Why don't we become a detective crew?
Red B Sierra says that you look like Pikachu, Strat.
Do I look like this?
Yeah, when you're sad.
I don't wear a stupid hat. I don't drink coffee like this Pikachu.
That one looks
Do I
more
ever
like...
look this...
Oh, that was a grumpy one. The second to last one looked more like Nelson, to be fair.
This one?
Yeah.
It does, yeah, with the hat.
This is interrogating Pikachu.
Really?
Yeah, he's interrogating a Mr. Mime here.
Oh god. Don't show the Mr. Mime, please don't.
Strat, show it.
No, don't.
Why not?
It's hideous. That is absolutely horrible.
Oh my word. That's not great.
No.
Look, he's telling Pikachu to shove it. He's telling Pikachu to shove it.
Jeez.
Oh dear. That's not good. How much money has been spent on those designs?
Oh god.
Oh, worst.
Looks like he's running away.
Yeah.
Running towards someone about to hug them.
I'm sure you know a few people who dress up like that, Daniel.
No, I don't.
Not that you want to associate with certain people, but I'm sure they are around there.
Well, I guess it'd be fun.
Yeah, I suppose. No, not on a day like today. It'd be belting hot.
Oh yeah.
Look at this, though.
What do we want?
They remind me of the costumes remind me of Teletubbies.
Yeah.
That's another running joke, isn't it, Daniel?
Oh yeah.
Isn't
It's
it?
like some kind. Yeah.
What is it?
We've always compared Daniel to
Yeah, this is it. This is the
Tinky
one.
Winky. Yeah.
Yeah,
Look at
which I
this.
don't like.
That's a good one. Yeah, that's
Look at
good.
this one.
It's like some kind of like
They're in
marching
unison.
event.
Yeah. There they go.
I love how they're all moving synchronized.
This is just ridiculous.
Look at this, hundreds of
Are you
people
mesmerized, Strat?
watching. Yes, absolutely.
Mesmerized.
Who volunteers their time to do this, though?
Oh, I'm sure a lot of people would love to do that. So happy.
The stupid little arms they can barely
Oh my word.
Wait, what's the other one? There's just popular.
I think we should move away from this.
You
maybe.
think so?
I don't know. Maybe just one more video.
We'll have no viewers left by the time this is done.
No, you know
No one will listen to the music
for
section.
this local town.
Huh?
I've not heard-
called Chichan.
I think we should watch some videos of Disney mascots falling over.
This
I
is
think
a-
I've
Next
seen- I
time.
think I've seen
this
this.
is an unofficial mascot for a Japanese tourist town, and they actually banned the mascot because of its social media account.
Oh, my word. Yes, go on. Daniel, your thoughts?
Oh god, ridiculous. Completely missed it.
Great.
That's pretty funny.
Alright then. Well, that's that.
I may or may not have used the Force 13 main account to click on that video.
Strat!
Oh.
Oh.
Norway tracking is here. Wow.
Yeah, alright. Yeah. So, any final messages that you... Now that we've gone through all of that, back to our main feature, which was Mental Health Awareness Week, which is all week. I've been doing tweets about it for most of the week.
It's
and
all
we'll
month.
continue
Get your facts
to
straight,
do.
Nathan.
It depends where you are. You're out of sync, terribly. Have you got any parting messages about that subject?
I would say... how do you want to go first? Do you want to be the first contributor?
Fine. Strat?
Oh, okay, I'll go first. Alright. I'll say that mental health is something extremely important. More people struggle with it than you realize. And this is not just joking, this is serious. I actually go to a therapeutic school, although I am graduating in 29 days from now, actually, which is pretty dank. But, I mean, the point is that, you know, people are struggling more than they'd like to admit sometimes, and oftentimes people that are struggling are scared to share that they're having problems out of fear of retribution, even if it's, you know, not really reasonable fear.
Right.
It still exists.
Daniel?
And you should be mindful of that.
Well, I'd say that it's always important to be open with the way you feel because, as someone who's actually lost someone to suicide, it's always important that you.
How did you feel about that? I don't know if you want to talk about that at all, but...
Yeah. It's sort of like any form of grief, really. You don't really fully get over it. It sort of is on in the background, but it just gets easier to cope with as time goes on. Obviously, it's a hard thing to talk about due to the stigma and everything like that, but the best thing you can do, really, is just to look out for people and don't be afraid to talk about the way you're feeling about things. And if you do feel depressed or anything, to just to reach out and try and seek help for it.
Absolutely. All right, we are now at the piano desk. Not desk, at the piano instrument, even. Strat and Daniel are there in the background. What are we listening to tonight?
Bippity Bop Electronic Music Track 58?
No.
Why not?
What? It's not even called that.
Can I request something?
Yeah, of course, yes.
The Teletubbies theme song.
No.
Sorry.
Because, yeah, you're a fan of that one, aren't you? No, I'm not doing that, Daniel.
No, you don't have to.
I refuse.
Shame!
Yeah,
Shame!
right old shame. Right old shame that I refuse to do that. Let's just see if we can actually hear
Everyone
it.
in the chat shame Nathan for lack of Teletubbies.
No. I mean, one person wants me to play a song, what was tune 68, but I'm not sure how that would work, so I've never actually played it before. It goes a bit like this. You know that one?
I think so.
Yeah. Oh god.
That's all there is to it, really. It's just the melody. Of course, you can add to it. Of course, Daniel made a song of his own, actually. Walking on the
Oh,
Moon.
yes, he
didn't
has.
you?
They've been featured a bit in some of the animations.
Yeah.
It's a nice. I've done a piano version for it. It's a very soft and spatial. It's the best word I can do. I'm going to play that for us all here. Hopefully we can hear it all well and good. What inspired you to make this song, Daniel?
Well, it's like most of the things I do. It's just experimenting with different notes.
Yeah, you could go on like that, couldn't it? What do you think of the piano rendition, Daniel?
It's
Really
spectacular.
You should
Nice and
release it.
peaceful.
10
Well,
out of 10 high quality
as
work.
soon as I can figure out an ending. I can't actually see what's
You
going
know, I could end
no.
it with a harmonica beat.
No.
Oh no!
Oh. Any?
Stop harming us.
Have we got one more song request that we can tempt away from Strat's crappy harmony? Oh, he's got it out already.
I don't. No, I'll put it back. What's the favorite one in your band camp? Because we do. Nathan does have a
What
band
is the
camp now,
favourite one
actually.
on the band camp?
I
Oh,
don't know,
yeah,
check
that's an announcement I neglected to make. Not Forster, my personal account is now on Bandcamp. Search my personal name, Nathan Foy, on there, and you should hopefully find it. I've uploaded 36 of the songs that went out on Force 13, and they are all available right now.
A quick way to find it would just be to go to the YouTube community tab as
A
well.
few more to come. Strat's out of sync again. Awfully.
Oh god.
Let's look at
The easy way to
Daniel's.
find it is to go to the Force 13 community tab, or use the link I'm posting here with the Force 13 account.
Alright, have we got one more request? Has that been marked as spam? Has your own message been marked as spam? That's hilarious, Strat.
Did it actually get marked as spam?
Yep. Well done. Alright.
Well, I can't control that.
Alright, I can't think of it. Hudson, any requests? Go. Shoot. What other song did you make?
Oh, I made quite a lot, but some are a bit basic.
What's another one of your favourite songs, Daniel? Come on, we're out of time here. Yes?
What about Raindrops?
Oh, yes, there is Raindrops.
It's,
Yeah.
it's not very complex.
Yes, that one.
Yeah,
It's quite nice. I quite like it as well.
yeah.
Oh. Yeah, if anyone can recommend any extensions of that song that we can, go up another level, please
That'd be interesting.
send in your song ideas. D major is the one that I did it in, but the original was in D flat. Alright, well, that concludes the piano section. The piano is there now, and that is everything from the Foy and Strat show tonight. Strat, thank you very much for being with us.
Thank you very much for altering the time. To be honest, it's
you owe me. You owe me on that
I
one.
always owe you, don't I? That's just the way things are at this point, you know.
Yes, it is.
I'll bring you
Daniel.
back by throwing away the
Sorry, I've
harmonica.
just plugged myself out here. There's my lead. Let's plug us back in again. I can't hear anything until that comes back. Okay, yes. Daniel, thank you so much for being with us on a very important week, really, for all three of us, really, because we all have experiences with mental health, don't we?
Yeah.
And if you've got any, keep in touch. If you've been watching and if you've been, if it's helped at all or whatever, send us a message. And of course, you can follow us on Twitter. My personal account on Twitter, @AhoyIt'sFoy. Strat, yours is @RealStratBecker. Daniel,
Yes, it is, although do not expect very sentimental things from mine.
Daniel, would you like to advertise yours?
Yeah, I've actually changed it recently. My Twitter username is NeoChow for 503.
Oh, bloody hell. I'm going to struggle with that one.
What?
Oh, right. Well, I don't know how we'll get that one, but good luck.
I'll post it in the comment on the feed.
Be quick. It's already 10 o'clock, and that is us out here. This was Foy and Strat. I don't even have any outro music. Do we even need any outro music?
Do we? I don't know.
I don't know either. Alright, it just seems pretty odd just ending the show with silence, but I guess there we go. Good night.
Good night.
Right.